matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 14th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Tennessee's offense comes onto the field first today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Volunteers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Under fire. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right read.
He's going for it all. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. To throw, it's Stockton. Gets it to him on the screen. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Off-play action on first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Thomas. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Right down the middle. Got his man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
Off the play fake. Got a man. It's Staley. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Wants to throw it. And they can't make the play on third down. And the Volunteers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Hauls it in. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They've got the screen set up. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll start this drive going to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And the Vols now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. On target to the left. There he goes! At the 30. Inside. Touchdown, Tennessee! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. He'll bring it out. It's White. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. That's caught. It's Frazier. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. From the gun, the ground game. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. looking to fire. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They boot it away on fourth down. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Volunteers want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
That's caught. It's Thomas. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a fourth down. What a play by this defensive front. And he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. To the air, it's Aguilar. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll leave it with him. Only a couple there, and now staring at third and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Dogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Frazier. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Bell. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. Off play action. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Absolutely center cut. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll bring it out. It's Newton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. The give out of the gun. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Vols will hustle to the line. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Finds the tight end. The Volunteers get it past the sticks. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. With the catch, it's Staley. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Vols will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Delp. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help him the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
Motion from the wideout. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pulls it in, it's Frazier.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Back to pass on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. Still running at the 40. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. They'll give it to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. grabbed in the middle. It's dealt. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll do it himself on the draw. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Frazier. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Working that left side now. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Their performance in SEC play last year was forgettable. They'd love to make it memorable this time around.
I love when Reese uses that phrases like forgettable, which means it was awful, not very good, okay? So they are looking for a bounce back. They've been selling this program all offseason. They've been trying to bring in new additions. They've been trying to create some juice, Palmer. Now they got to go out and do it.
I think they realized, too, a year ago they weren't as talented as some of their opponents, but they also gave some games away. And they've got to be better in critical down and distances in big moments when they get into these SEC conference games this season.
Leaves it with the back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. And the Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Give to the running back. Hard running there. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. All by himself down the middle. Defense picks it up. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. The defense takes matters into its own hands. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 11 over Western Michigan.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. There he goes!
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Vols are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They bring the punter onto the field now. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Rushes on him. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll test the right side. Breaks into the open. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. 3rd down play from the gun. Finds his man. It's Branch. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misspot. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Newton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Aguilar. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Going deep. Pulls it in. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He'll throw it. Got a man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab on the left. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Volunteers! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Quickly to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Power football with the run. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. And the Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on third. Grabbed behind the line. It's dealt. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. Caught behind the line, it's Thomas. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. The Vols come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Kick is in the air. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Frazier. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Gaines. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Find some fresh air. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Scanning the field. It's Aguilar. The quick out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Still looking on the move. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And the Volunteers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on first down. Going over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. Trying play action. Right on target this time. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at second and 8. Looking to fire. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Dropping back. It's Stockton. And the defense makes it play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, this defense knew they had to get off to a fast start here in the second half. They're trailing by a bunch of points right now on the scoreboard. They needed to make something positive happen early, and on the very first drive, they get a sack on third down, looking to get the ball back to their offense here.
Georgia sends out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the catch at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Here's the pressure. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with the sack.
The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Gotta make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Vols racing to the line in a hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. Nestles it in at the 35. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Fires it down the seam. Pulls in the deep ball. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Stockton. And that one's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
So here comes the field goal unit once again. They roll ready, kick 3 tonight. This whole place gonna see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on! Good call. Good. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Give to the single back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Thomas. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by...
There he goes! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Vols want to pick up the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll pull it down and run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. The Volunteers decide to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Snags a quick pass on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st down from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man.
That is a really good-looking throw, and you think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. But when you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
They'll run play action. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Just keeps swinging it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Dogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Stockton. They'll run the screen. Breaks the tackle. And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards. And the Bulldogs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Guard in the backfield. It's Matthews. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Right on the money. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Snagged in the middle. It's Jefferson. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Vols kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. They'll go 4 wide, 3 to the left on 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. They'll move the tight end. With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown ball! Great job by the back on the option.
and the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll line up to go for two. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's dealt. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. And the Volunteers moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
To the air, it's Aguilar. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Vols will punt this one away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Looking for space, it's Thomas. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Volunteers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. Looking to throw for it. Quick strike complete. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Vols have their offense in high gear. Got his man on the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. They'll go to the air. And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a man, it's Stockton. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna swing it on second down. He makes a catch. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete in the middle. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw at Stockton. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Coastal Carolina has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 29 over East Carolina. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
And the Volunteers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Jumped on top of the pile. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Vols are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. It's complete to the left. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The Volunteers in the hurry up.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. The Vols get enough for the first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. Leaves it with the running back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Vols have it with a 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Going for 6. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They want that clock to run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Stockton. Flips it out in the flat. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. He's looking to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Wants to bring it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The offense has a chance, down 1 possession in the 4th. The give on the inside. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Vols now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. It's complete on the right side. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. They get to him as he throws. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. To the air on first down. He'll take a shot. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his tight end. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And as he throws, almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A 6-point game getting very deep in the fourth quarter, and the offense desperately needing to convert this fourth down. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on fourth and goal. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. They got him! Big stop in the backfield, and what a stand by this defense to keep points off the board. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking for room, it's McCray. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.